get the police because I'm not travelling with this man.
No, what do you think? Yeah.
Didn't fancy coming to work today, no?
They stopped the whole bus now. It's calling the police on me.
Just stay there, we'll see.
Well, we will see, mate. There's a whole busload of people who probably think you're being very unreasonable.
Don't talk to me, go along.
Well, you just spoke to me.
Don't talk to me.
Don't speak to me and then when I answer tell me not to speak to you. Look, you're smiling now. You know you're being a dick.
If I wasn't working, we'll see who's a dick.
Huh?
If I wasn't working, we'll see. Yeah.
If you wasn't working, we'll see who's a dick.
Yeah, we'll see.
Is that some sort of threat, mate?
I don't care what you call it. You can film me. Excuse me. Let me
can film you.
Excuse me. Well, this bus is out of service. The police is coming to take this man off the bus. If you want to wait, yeah, you can wait, yeah. Is that the I-bus? Yeah, there's a fellow on the bus. He's got a CCTV. He's got a digital camera taking my picture. And he started being abusive, so I called for the police, yeah? I was talking to another passenger, he's got involved, he's been a bit rude to me, so I don't want to travel with him, and he's taking my picture with a camera.
Excuse me, sir, are you drunk?
Yeah, the police on their way, Nick, so I'm just waiting there. That's affirmative, that's affirmative.
Is there anybody on the bus thinks this bus driver's being reasonable? Can you put your hand up if you think the bus driver's in the right? Yeah, you got a whole bus against you, bruv. That's why I've got my own CCTV here, to catch you threatening me. If you weren't working today, we'll see what's what. Yeah. Well, you can smile because I've caught you threatening me on camera.
It's a long way to go for you to walk, yeah?
Yeah. This is what I'm saying to them.
What's it called?
I gave him £200 and he wouldn't even give me change for that. He wants exactly £2.30 because he said I don't carry change. And then he tried to send me off the bus to go to the shop. No, I explained to him I'd come out of the hospital. I explained it to him. He wasn't listening.
We shall see that. Who run things?
You run things, yeah.
We shall see about the police of Fairfield. Can I talk to you about
I'll have a chat with you.
Hello,
sir.
How are you? Yeah, sure.
What's going on?
There's a lady who's just come out of hospital who just got on the bus and she had a £5 note.
Right.
And he said he didn't have change and he wasn't going to let her travel.
Right.
So she's gone round the bus trying to get change and she's got change for a £5 and she's given him the change.
Right.
But he didn't have change of £1 or something for the £2.30 fare. He's got no change at all.
Right.
It's a cash bus. He's got no change on it, right? So he's held the bus up. He's had a bit of an argument with a lady.
Yeah.
Then he switched the engine off and he's not moving.
Right,
so I came down and spoke to him. He was very rude,
Were you on the
very
bus
unreasonable.
already?
Yeah, I was sitting at the back here
Right.
because I tried to give her some change. She put the money on the counter. She had the right money, and he wouldn't take it. He just switched the engine off and said he's not travelling. There's a whole bus full of people here who all think the bus driver is being completely unreasonable and out of order. I've not been rude to him. That's why I've got my camera out. He's actually threatened me, and he shoved the door, opened the door, and pushed me across the aisle there. So,
where's the lady? Is she still here or is she gone?
Yeah, the lady's on the bus, yeah.
That lady?
I just told him what happened.
Hello, madam, is it you?
I gave him the money, he wouldn't take it.
Look, the money's here,
I've
look.
just come out of the bloody hospital and I've tried to explain to him I need to go. He's being
I think my colleagues are with him, we'll see what's going to happen.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir.
It's all on video as well.
Excuse me, sir. The money's there.
You fell under. Listen. There's a camera there. The woman's got on the bus. The camera's watching her. I goes to her. I don't carry change. TFL don't give us change, yeah? So you need to get change across the road. obviously my firm will guarantee that. He's come along, he's interfering with my conversation like he knows the procedure, because I've been trained as a bus driver. I know how to tell passengers, if you haven't got change...
So, why do you feel the need to film it anyway?
I haven't trouble with it. He's filming me, he should be filming me.
I didn't actually interfere. The lady wanted change and I had some change, so I came down to give her change. But another lady gave her the change. Then when she put the money there, he switched the engine off and wouldn't drive off.
Right.
He wouldn't accept her fare. He's saying he's not travelling anywhere if she's on the bus. So I came down and I said, what are you doing? You're just being very unreasonable and you're holding up the whole bus full of people. He got quite aggressive with me. He did threaten me verbally, and he opened the door a couple of times when I was standing here and shoved the door in me and knocked me back. So he's being very nice and polite now, but I've got him being rude on here.
I'm trying to explain to him, yeah? I've got the change for him. He wants the exact change. He's being very good to me.
Flex saying that I threatened him, yeah? He's still filming, get him off the bus, please.
I want to explain that to him.
Get him off the bus, I've done nothing wrong, yeah? Get him off the bus, please, yeah?
Officer,
He's got the right to film me.
I have got the right to film you.
You have right?
Yeah, I have.
What's
your name, sir?
Sorry?
What's your name, first name?
Am I obliged to give you a name?
Only for conversation, because I'm trying to be
You
polite.
can call me
that's all.
friends, yeah.
Right, come on over.
Tried to chuck me off the bus. I've got to the comment.
Right, don't start getting funny with me. I was
I'm not.
asking your name. It wasn't.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
I'd rather just call
No,
someone
it's
name
fine.
rather
Yeah, you
than
can call me
me.
friends. No, yeah, you can call me friends.
Right, all I have to, right? He has got a right to refuse entry at anyone for any reason, be it right or wrong at the time.
He's got an attitude problem.
You know, I'm not disagreeing with that.
Yeah.
Okay. So say now he doesn't want you to travel. You two can't travel on the bus.
Okay.
What you have to do, get off, get the next bus.
Okay.
Take the name and number.
Okay.
Then make the official complaint if you want to. That's how it has to work.
He's actually
I've told him that in the beginning, officer. I got out of the cab here because if you want to complain, there's a complaint procedure. And when I've done that to get back in the cab, he's saying I've pushed the cab door on him. And I got out the cab door to show him the complaint procedure. Look, I'll show you what I've done. Look, it's all on camera. So what he's filming, it's all on camera, officer.
People on the bus, whether he shoved the door open 2 or 3 times on me,
Officer, it doesn't matter. It's on camera. It's all on camera.
and I've got it on camera as well.
Right, and obviously it will be on his
And
camera.
I've got him verbally threatening me. If he wasn't at work right now, we'll see what's going to happen. And then he shoved the door on me. So I'm going to make an allegation of assault against him if he's going to continue.
So what's it? Right. What, for pushing the door open to
He did it twice and verbally threatened me just before he did
it. I want to make
it.
a complaint against him.
Excuse me.
I'm making a complaint of assault against him right now.
Excuse me.
Sorry, what do you mean I'm not, sir?
Listen, officer, if you look at the camera,
I'm talking to this gentleman, I've just spoken to you.
It's all on camera, I never pushed the door on you. It's on camera.
Yeah, I've got it on camera, bro.
No, not on your camera, it's on the
And I've got you
camera.
threatening me verbally as well.
He's saying he ain't giving me the details and I've got a right to complain. I want your number, your reference number.
So I can't make a complaint of assault against him then?
Or for pushing the door or trying to get out the door. So
Well, he said, if I wasn't working, we'll see how things are done here. And then he shoved the door open on me. Very hard, actually.
It's all on camera, officer. If you like to look at the camera, I open the door.
Yeah, please look at the camera.
I open the door. No. Listen,
I can't physically view it now, can I? So I don't have a computer on me to view it.
You can view mine.
Officer,
I'll view your footage.
Officer, you can arrest me, yeah, and take me to the station. You know why? Because he's filming me. When he's standing there, he's in the way of the door. I've opened the door and I went round to where that officer's standing to show him, if you want to complain, here's the complaint procedure. I went back and closed my door. He decided to tell all the passengers, look, he's pushed the door on me, he's assaulted me. That's what he's saying to all the passengers. Let's get him, yeah? So when the police come now, which have come, they all got off the bus and they've gone on to the next bus. That's what's happened. I never assaulted the man. It's all on camera. I showed him what to do, the procedure, how to follow a complaint. That's all I did, and I got back in the